Join Truth Zone as we take a look at moments caught on camera just before everything changed. They may seem ordinary at first, but what happened next caught everyone by surprise. Let's see what happened next. When cars start floating down city streets, it's easier to understand the scale of what happened that day. The tsunami didn't arrive like a wave, it arrived like an entire ocean on the move. It's hard to rebuild everything from scratch.
Okay. Oh my God. Chicago 3408.
The officer had just handled one emergency. Unfortunately, another one was heading straight toward him. Luckily for him, it wasn't his time. That wasn't a recovery. That was a full system reboot. It's one thing to witness the power of nature. It's another to wonder who might have been in its path. Hopefully, everyone is safe tonight. That sheet metal had other ideas. Thankfully, fate seemed to disagree. The wheel did everything you'd expect it to do, except hit the person standing right there. When both drivers decide to slam on the brakes at the exact same moment, physics starts writing its own ending. Lightning picked the tree. The woman standing nearby got a reminder she won't forget anytime soon.
I'm sure you can tell right now the wind is really strong. Difficult to even keep our balance in. So, we're okay out here. We're okay.
Reporting from Hurricane Irma was already challenging. Moments like this are a reminder that behind every weather report are people working in extreme conditions to keep the public informed. Oh my goodness, he picked the perfect moment to let that car go first.
người đi một gì. Cái nước, cái nước. Để ra các đường bò lên báo xanh, trên không xanh nhá.
That's a frightening amount of fire. In an industrial area, crews aren't just fighting the flames, they're fighting everything that could fuel them. Hopefully, no one was hurt. Nature doesn't need a road closure sign. Sometimes a mountainside does the job instead.
Orangnya ada di dalam, ada. Bisa naik ke atas orangnya. Dia cari orang dalam rumah.
The water is frightening enough. The fact that it's carrying rocks the size of vehicles makes this even harder to comprehend. Thankfully, early reports indicate no loss of life. Earthquakes are a part of life in Japan. What continues to stand out is not just the strength of nature, but the resilience of the people who face it time and time again. For millions of years, the mountain stood unchanged. Then, in a matter of seconds, it released a piece of its past, reminding us that even the oldest landscapes are still a work in progress. Talk about a close call.
I think he's a professor. Oh!
That tree almost turned a walk into a sprint.
Lucky day.
The ceiling came down. Thankfully, they were already gone. Who are you betting on? The octopus or the giant trevally? Drop your pick in the comments. Most drivers worry about the traffic around them. Few expect the road itself to become the hazard. As terrifying as the wave was, the hardest part is knowing that sometimes a little more warning could save many more lives. Hopefully, those lessons are never forgotten. As long as no lives or property are harmed, lightning displays like this feel like a masterpiece of natural light. Hello, I'm here for the tire replacement. No need to call a mechanic. After that, he might want to consider signing up for a talent show. A container ship can cross entire oceans, yet sometimes the hardest part of the journey is the last few hundred meters inside the harbor. Oh no! The saddest part isn't the walls that came down, but the lives that were turned upside down in just a few minutes. If I had superpowers, this is one of the first things I'd stop from ever happening. Sometimes, a few seconds are all it takes for an ordinary trip to become an accident scene. Heartbreaking to see that vehicle go. For someone, it may represent years of hard work.
Robert, langsam fahren, Christoph. Fahren.
Hail usually leaves a white coating on the ground. This time, it made entire streets look like winter had arrived in the middle of a flood. Standing on the ground, it's easy to forget that the sky has its own formidable predators. Today's guest of honor wasn't on the list, but this giant whale definitely stole the show. This is clearly Goose Daycare, and the kids are on their way to the park for a field trip. What impresses me most in videos like this isn't the storm. It's the trees that keep holding on while being pushed to their limits. As a longtime excavator operator, I can say this can happen to anyone. The key is avoiding additional damage to the hydraulic system. This machine can still be recovered and put back to work. If I didn't know these were drones, I'd think I was watching a meteor shower straight out of a science fiction movie. Between the roaring water and towering cliffs, it feels like flying through a place where nature is still telling the story. We're just fortunate enough to have a front row seat. Which moment caught you by surprise the most? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching Truth Zone, and we'll see you next time.